It's the music we rolling with or what?
You know, they only got like default fucking music and shit, bro. Ain't gotta play nothing for real. Nice little elevator music.
Playing my shit. I'm playing my shit. Turn this shit up. Playing my shit.
No, you can't play music anyway, bro. You get what they call
I
it.
used to play that shit on my Twitch, man.
You can't.
I don't think you can hear it. Can y'all hear it?
You can't play music, bro.
Can you hear it though?
You get copyrighted or some shit like that.
Can you hear it? So actually, can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
All right, bet. Cause I can hear it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? I need to.
Yo, man, welcome back to episode 3, man. We in the cut, bro. We chilling, man. This gonna be a late night, real chill one, a real head tapper for y'all, man. Basically, we just kind of running through real conversations, culture, funny moments, toxic takes, sports debates. We try not to force no, you know what I'm saying, force podcast energy, you know what I'm saying. The theme of this episode 3 is gonna be when is enough enough, man. When is enough Black, when is enough enough, bro?
when is enough enough?
Yes, man.
When niggas is doing too much. When you see something that's just like, all right, nah, you doing too much.
Ain't it like a song when niggas talk about, hey, you doing too much?
You doing too much. And you can't help it because you don't want to be a hater. You know, you want to be a straight shooter. You want to really, keep it real with niggas. And you want niggas to be successful. You really want to, praise niggas' success and all that. And that's cool. But then it's also like, all right.
Yeah.
Dog doing too much, bro.
Dog doing too much. You think like people doing too much, or is everybody just trying to express themselves on? Does social media got something to do with it, man? Everybody trying to express, or niggas actually doing too much, bro?
I think doing too much is really what's getting people on for real. Like I think if you look at it, being crazy ignorant or being way out of the spectrum is what's getting people viral, and everybody want to go for that viral moment. So it's like,
yeah,
people will do a lot of things for a lot of things. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do a lot of things for a lot of things.
It's facts, you feel me?
Yeah,
so when you really think about it, it's like you got to look at it for within yourself. I always say, like, when you always find out the type of person you are when you're back against the wall, your true character, like that's really what counts. So, you either gonna be one of them niggas that's always, this nigga always doing too much, or you're gonna be one of the niggas that's just doing enough and making the shit work how it need to work. So, but the world full of it though. I'm telling you right now, especially in 2026.
Bruh, I seen some shit, man. This dude took his girl to Miami, and she was mad because he booked the Airbnb in Fort Lauderdale instead of in Miami. Meanwhile, she ain't pay for nothing, bro.
Yeah,
that's
one of them ones right there where the thing pop in. It's like, when is enough enough? Like she doing too much.
When is enough enough?
I ain't even hear all of the stories now that you bring it up. Like I seen a little clip, but I ain't even see. I don't know the whole thing. Actually, I didn't even see a clip. I think I scrolled past it, but yeah, that's crazy. We got that?
Yes, sir, man. Check this shit out, man.
All right, let's check it out.
I didn't want to be in Fort Lauderdale. I wanted to be in Miami.
It's only 45 minutes away. She's talking about I should have booked the Airbnb in Miami. It's a 45-minute drive. That's not bad.
No, but I don't want to be 45 minutes. I want to go out my Airbnb and I step out and boom, Miami.
It's better pricing out here. 45.
I don't care about the pricing. You said that you was Mr. Pay for it. But you said you was Mr. Pay for it.
I am Mr. Pay for it, but I pay for it smartly. I'm Mr. Budget for it.
I told you to get in Miami. You didn't get it.
So you're mad we got an Airbnb in Fort Lauderdale when Miami
is 45 minutes away. Yes, don't nobody want to be in no Fort Lauderdale.
Bro, it's the same thing.
I've never heard of that.
It's basically the same thing.
No, it's
Fort
not.
Lauderdale Beach just
45 minutes is a big difference to Miami.
Fort Lauderdale Beach just like South Beach.
Okay, but now I can't say I'm in Miami turning up another notch. No, we don't get to say
you in Fort Lauderdale. You in Fort Lauderdale turning up another notch.
Yo, bro, what you think of that shit, bro?
1 second on that one. Hold on, time out. That's wild. First of all, when we get feedback on these videos, I want to keep all things clear. Okay. people are doing this for strictly the clickbait or the show.
You think so?
I don't know, but we got to keep all things because some of this stuff is honestly too good to be true to be staged like this. But it could be. But I ain't saying that's the case in this because I feel like this is a real situation, especially because niggas really be on their phones a lot and be recording their entire life. So I feel like I feel like I ain't gonna lie, when you're recording and you're recording a moment that you think is gonna be a good moment and it just turns to go like completely left, you kind of can't just like stop recording. Niggas be in the moment, so it's just like, oh shit, what do I do? You live now, and niggas is already watching it, so it's like, damn. But yeah, she's doing too much. First of all, it's a lot of things wrong with this. It's a lot of things wrong with this.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Are some people in love with the image than the actual experience? And first and foremost, I just want to say, I just want to give my opinion on the video. So I'm gonna take it for face value. The video is funny, but he threw a little like the Drake said. He like, we in Miami turned it up another. We in Fort Lauderdale turned it up another notch. But my opinion is, I think bro is right. Right. Where he fucked up at was when he said, "I'm Mr. Pay for Shit." You can't tell no female you Mr. Pay for Shit and then expect her to expect the less. She expecting to wake up on a beach in Miami drinking mimosas. You know what I'm saying? She want to put it on her Instagram, FaceTime her friends, showing that's what she doing. She don't want to say, "Oh, location Fort Lauderdale" type shit. So like, bro, that's all. That's the only thing I got for that, bro. But I think bro right though. Like, bitch, don't get ahead of yourself.
Hey, did you turn the light on your shit?
Huh?
Did you turn the light on your shit?
No, the screen went
Oh, no, I ain't tripping. I was like, no, this nigga got
it's too
serious. Y'all
dark.
see that? I was about to say, y'all see this nigga got serious for this take.
Nah, it's too dark.
Hey, it's your take. I thought you was just trying to
Turn
portray
it
the
to Batman
seriousness
and
of the
shit.
take.
Nah, I don't want to fuck up the aesthetics.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's straight though.
I mean, it does look a little dark to me, but I ain't tripping. So, anyways, what I'm finna say, the take on this shit.
It's a little dark.
First of all, first of all, if you lead, fellas, young fellas, YNs, whatever you want, however you want to do, if you lead with your pocket, my boy, you got to be able to cover what you're talking about. So if your main claim to getting females is like Dog said, I'm Mr. Spender or Mr. Pay It or whatever she was calling this nigga, then you kind of shooting yourself in the foot a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say because
Mm-hmm.
if it don't play out the way it's supposed to play out, like how you planned it, like in this case, and then you kind of look like a dickhead. That's
Right.
one. Besides that, Shorty bugging. I don't even understand how you don't even know where Fort Lauderdale Beach. But anyway, what did she say? She said, "Nah, I can't even say I'm in Miami Beach. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I never heard of Fort Lauderdale Beach."
Man, Fort Lauderdale is lit, bro. I don't know
How
what
the
shit
fuck
you
you ain't
talking.
ever heard of Fort Lauderdale though? That's funny as shit. That's already your first red flag and alarming situation right there that you don't even know where the fuck we at. But the fact that it's only 45 minutes away is nothing. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Miami or been to Florida, let alone. I've been there, I think, at least twice for sure. And one of the times I was in Fort Lauderdale, I actually was in Tampa a couple times, drove to Fort Lauderdale, then from Fort Lauderdale, party, was in the port, and then went from Fort Lauderdale to Miami to South Beach. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, going back to what you were saying, Webb, it's just the image, man. You know what I'm saying? People are doing things for the image instead of the experience. I think Drake got a line, and I'm sure we're gonna get into music later, but he got a line in one of his older albums. I think it was like, I don't even remember how it go, but you taking pictures just to post it. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it seem like you're doing something. And I get it. I get the hype around it. I mean, like, so I've been to Miami twice, and I had fun both times I went. Now, social media wasn't nowhere near what it is today, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you taking a chick out, bro, and she complaining about that, if you're even arguing in a tropical place with a shorty, leave that broad immediately. Leave her right there. Actually, I ain't gonna cap. Leave her right there. Like, turn the camera off. and just turn around and just walk off. Don't even say shit else to her. Just walk off and enjoy your time. Because here's one thing I'm telling you: you in Miami, nigga. You in Florida.
It don't matter, bro.
You
And it's
good, bro. You gonna find you something. You got a camera. You're straight. If she don't want to kick it in the Airbnb,
so you
fine.
saying leave her where she at?
Yeah, nah, no cap. That's ungrateful right there. Nah, don't get me wrong. Like I said, we both agree. He fucked up by saying, I'm Mr. Pockets or Mr. Spend It. But at the same time, if you're not paying for it and you know what I'm saying, you're not really contributing to any of the finances on the trip. You literally just going because this nigga invited you to go. I get the beef that is not in Miami, but he did say y'all can drive to Miami, y'all can drive to South Beach. You can take your pictures there. What's the big deal? It's 45 minutes. But hey, like I said,
Two things I want to add. So
go ahead.
in Shorty defense, she talk about she wanna wake up. So her expectations is, you tell a chick you got bread and then you take her to McDonald's. She like, shit, I thought we were going to Ruth Chris.
Yeah,
But the crazy part of Fort Lauderdale really not even McDonald's for real. That's a nice scenery to wake up on anyways.
I get her point of the expectations because once you set the expectation and
You
it's
gotta
not
follow
that,
through.
you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah.
But that's a talk you have with the nigga you with. That's not something you scrutinize the nigga for. You feel me? I mean, you still like I said, at the end of the day, you still in Florida. He did say y'all can drive to South Beach. I'm pretty sure I got a rental. Y'all got the necessary things to make it go. Maybe it wasn't the fact that he couldn't afford Miami. Maybe it just wasn't no place to get
It don't,
in
bro.
South Beach. Maybe it was all booked. I don't know.
It should be
Niggas
hostile.
ever tried to book on South Beach? You got to be ahead of time on that shit. It's
So
hard to find that.
you think social media ruined appreciation?
Nah, you know what's funny? This is where I'm going to agree with what I think we had when we had a female guest on the other night, where I think it just exposed it. That's really how I think. I think it just exposed people for who don't appreciate shit. I think people were didn't appreciate shit long before social media. That's why they got the saying you could take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of nigga. Because you get I ain't gonna lie. I knew these when I was growing up. My brother had these people he was cool with. They was real cool peoples, but they lived in the hood. They end up, moving out the hood into a nicer burb, and it just they couldn't stop. They didn't take care of it. So it didn't matter where they lived at. The house wasn't really the issue. It was the people. It was a user error. You know what I'm saying? You can't take the hood out of certain people. And it's the same thing in this situation. Some motherfuckers is just unappreciative of shit.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much you should be appreciative of shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some motherfuckers some people have called me unappreciative in my life. And I'm gonna sit here and say it depends on what you are trying to, what's really, how can I break this down? People want you to show appreciation for certain shit. Don't get me wrong. But if it's shit that I could do for myself, it's going to be hard for me to be like, oh, I really appreciate you. Now, if you going out of your way with your time and your effort and really lending me a hand and shit, like you can ask this nigga, like I tell him I appreciate this nigga all the time. But it's got to be something that's worth that me to say that.
Right.
I'm not just going to say, that, my bad, I got a phone call.
Sure.
I'm not just gonna say like those words and just not mean them shits. They're gonna have some weight behind them. So, people gotta appreciate stuff. You gotta know what to appreciate, and you gotta understand when somebody is just. Some people be doing the most. That's the subject. They be like, "Oh, you just not appreciative." It's like appreciative of what though? You know what I'm saying? This ain't one of them situations. But that is the other side of it. You feel me? Like some people try to use it as a ploy to like manipulate you and shit. But then in this situation, it's just like, nah, shorty, like chill out on dog. You really bugging out. I hope the trip turned out to be good. I hope they went on and had a nice trip. But from one OG to a YG or whatever you want to call it, yeah, I'm out of here. Have a nice trip. I hope y'all, actually on some G shit, we can actually share the Airbnb. We keep it cool. You don't even want to be here anyway, so if you want to go to South Beach, go ahead. I'm letting you know right now, I'm about to go party. And whatever I pull back,
Yeah, that was my next question. I was gonna be like, shit, since you know what I'm saying, would you fly her back?
I mean,
would you just spend the bread and just fly her ass back, bro? Spend a little
no,
money and just send her ass back to where she came from.
no. So what I would
But I missed
do,
to pay for shit. I missed to pay for
yeah.
another flight to get your ass back to the crib.
I mean, if he really is Mr. Paper shit, then yeah. If not, shorty, we just gonna have to agree to disagree. I'm about to have my fun in the
Um,
Airbnb. You can have your fun in the
I
Airbnb.
don't know about that one because what if she bring a nigga to the Airbnb?
How?
Nah,
Hey, look.
my solution, bro. I'm sending her ass back to where she came
Hey,
from.
look. I fuck with your solution too. I'm talking about if he don't got the funds.
He
But
missed
if he
the
got the
paper shit.
funds, hey, listen, he obviously ain't Mr. Paper shit. Cause
If we defending, bro, we gotta say what she's saying is right too. If we
she,
gonna be on his side, we gotta say what she's saying is right on the fact that he did say he missed the paper shit. So I'm gonna defend bro and say you right. She shouldn't have said no dumb shit like that about Fort Lauderdale. But at the same
okay,
time, you did say you was Mr. Paper shit. So for your solution, if I'm looking at it from your perspective, okay, you right. I am Mr. Paper shit. I missed to pay for that flight to get your ass out my face.
hey, you right.
And that just
And I can't argue. Hey, listen, and
you feel me?
I can't argue with it. That's fair
I mean, I
analogy
don't
right
see no
there.
other way. Like
Yeah,
you
you're
said,
right. You're
like
right. When you break
I
it down
agree.
like
Like
that, you're right.
share the Airbnb with her, but then you gonna have a worse time trying to impress this bitch. Or you could just be having fun. You got the like you said, you got the camera.
Yeah.
Everything happens with the camera. You in Florida, chill a little bit, roll up, chill, take
Yeah,
that
and if I
45
mean,
minute drive to
if he
Miami.
Mr. Spend a lot, if send her out the way, and then he can have a good time. He still gonna have money. So hey, you're right.
Because after that conversation, it ain't shit else to talk about.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be having no more
But we gonna
discussion.
sit down at
Hell
have seafood boils and shit.
no, we out of here. After that one,
Man,
I wouldn't even feel right spending my money on her no more. I
I
ain't gonna
wasn't
lie.
either, bro. Vibes would be gone. And
Um,
that speaking of that, I'm asking like, do women care about vibes and location more than the actual effort the nigga is providing to them? Do they just care about like the vibe, the aesthetics, the look, the pictures versus
I
and
think that.
obviously we can't speak for all women because we just speaking for what we seeing right now, bro. We got the video, we got the evidence, and we just presenting the evidence and giving our opinion on shit we see happening all the time, bro. And it's not like somebody watch this and be like, well, no, because I love my boyfriend. I love his effort that he gives me. I don't care where he takes me. We're not talking about you. We talk about the shit that we see and we present the evidence and we talking about it. So
Okay.
just wanted to get them some perspective. What's your opinion on that, brother?
On the two questions you just asked, yeah.
Do women care more about vibes and location more than the effort?
So I'm gonna get a perspective and a take that I feel like even a majority of the males and the females agree on.
Mm,
I think it depends, really. It really depends on the people, the person. If you're a person, and you can take this however you want, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Y'all take it however you want. If you're a person that value, you're gonna value somebody vibe. Like if that's what you
of
want, if
course.
you value genuineness, and you value, a real person being real and shit,
Yeah.
then none of the other stuff matters. The vibe is what really counts. The energy is what really counts.
Right.
You one of them ain't shitters, them, them low lifers, as the
Right.
white as our Caucasian friends was like to say, the scumbags of the earth.
Right.
You only care about the aesthetics, man. You there for what look good. You there for the glitter and the gold, the smoke and the mirrors. You there for the chain, the money, the cars. And that type of shit is what I would call, and I feel like a lot of people, that's the toxic shit. But don't get me wrong, we all got a level of toxicity in us. But sometimes that shit is like we said, when is enough is enough. Like it be all right,
Enough,
you're doing
enough,
too
bro.
much. You feel me? Like we can't have it. So
And
I
speaking
would,
of that, man,
that's what I would say.
I'm glad you brought that back up, dog. When is enough, bro? And the big, like, one of the things I be seeing a lot, bro. I seen a video. It was saying that it was talking about BBLs, bro.
Ah,
and it was saying like BBLs is like seeing a Cybertruck in person. Like they look cool online and shit. But when you see the shit in person, it's like, bro, I don't want one of them shit, bro.
Oh man, that shit was funny because I was really
Yeah,
picturing the nigga. Like you used to picture that shit. Cybertrucks look cool as fuck online. I don't know if y'all niggas ever seen them, but them
bro.
shits look weird as hell.
Them shit is like big ass shoe boxes, bro. Like them shit should be sold at Foot Locker. But I just, bro, like it look. I mean, like online, like you see models and shit. It should do look good, but I got a video of Cardi B, bro. Just let me know what you think of her BBL, bro. Her purport. We're gonna talk. Maybe I don't know. Just give me.
I think it's this one is BBL. I'm pretty sure this is when is enough BBL enough. Like when is all right?
That's basically what we getting at.
Yeah,
When is enough BBL enough?
like yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
BBLs ain't bad itself, but when is enough type shit.
Because we really before you play the clip, and I just want the audience to know I haven't seen any of these clips actually. We don't really pre-play them before we get on the air, but I'm not against BBLs. I just want to put that on the record. I'm against ugly ass BBLs. You feel me? But I also I like what look good, if that makes sense. You feel me? To my knowledge, I've never been with no chick with a BBL, so I can't speak on that. But the ones that spend the money and it look good, it looks like it'd be fun to test drive. That's all I got to say. Now the other shit, the real natural females and stuff, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like COVID kind of did y'all dirty because it's hard to find the natural ones these days, man. Mostly every chick got a diaper booty now, and it's like questionable. It's like, is that really? You feel me?
I mean, it's like the legs. Once the legs is skinny and the ass is just too fat, you look like an ant. I don't think, bro.
That's why you kind of got to settle for the face card in these times, man. The face card gets you a long way.
Get you a solid 7 that can cook and clean. Not even a 7. You can get you a 6.5 nowadays, bro.
Oh,
bro.
6.5 is wet.
6.5 don't even be that bad though. It just
6.5
depends on their nationality, bro. Like if they foreign.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you a 6.5, your personality got to be
your personality, your nationality. Like you foreign, you a 6.5. That's not bad though. A foreign 6.5 ain't bad, bro.
Yeah, because an American standard, that's like what, an 8.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We doing the conversions.
Exactly.
6.7
currency rate. Yeah, it's 6.7 currency rate, bro. But let me play this video of Cardi B. Let me know what you think of. Let me know what you think of her BBL.
All right, man. Play it. Cue it up, man.
Yo, she funny as shit, bro.
Yo, is there a way to play it back?
Yeah, I can play it back.
I just need to see the beginning part.
Hold up, bro. That shit funny as shit. Hold up, bro.
There's no way she farted for real, bro. Like, what? People pay for this? I've never been to a Cardi B concert in my life, but people pay for that. It's crazy. Go ahead.
They pay like $300 tickets for
There's no way.
But
to pull out a fart in real life and IRL, like that's crazy.
We do a little fart.
I think she made the sound effect.
Yeah, the sound effect was crazy. So what I will say, I'm gonna say this.
It ain't bad though. Her shit ain't that bad.
Her shit's not that bad. I was gonna say that it's not that bad, but it's just it's a lot. It's a lot, bro.
Let me stop playing.
You know what I'm saying? It's borderline.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, you doing too, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? That shit's funny.
What can you say? I mean, niggas is lining up for that. You feel me? Stephon Diggs and the other niggas also like they lining up for that. So it must not be that bad in real life. That's all I got to say. I mean, like I said, it doesn't look bad. It's just a lot, in my personal opinion. That's this. It's got a lot going on, and that's actually a good halfway decent looking one. Like
Yeah, that was
there are some that boy, especially in the city, bro. Like where we live at, where it's
I wish I could find one that like an example
yeah,
that
that was like
uh,
messed up. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad we on this because so anything we do before the show is like talk about the segments and shit. When this nigga texted me this one, I was low key getting me a little snack. And shout out to the nigga who made Lululemon, bro. Cause
yeah,
that shit is nasty work. Like it makes shit appear that ain't there and shit that
yeah.
don't look like that. It like puts it together for y'all. Like shout out to Lululemon and shout out to the nigga who made leggings. Cause it's steep. Like it's some shit out here, and I'm like Lululemon is one of the weaknesses for me. I ain't gonna lie. That shit cold. That shit
You
cold.
know they got on TikTok they got the BBL leggings. Them shits
Yes, I
they
think I
come with
seen
the
them.
ass pads now.
That's as bad as niggas getting the manscapes and shit. Like that's why I said I gotta stay out the way, man. Hey, listen, we
Hey,
talk
no
about this
homo,
shit.
bro.
We talk about this shit all day, man. Let's get
No
into that
homo.
shit.
Wait, hold up, bro. No homo. You know niggas is getting. You
I'm
know
already.
niggas is
I
getting
don't want to even
BBL.
touch on that because some niggas we know might do this shit. So I don't even want to touch on it. You feel me? I don't know what niggas do on they to build their confidence up in their own free time. You feel me? Listen, I'm not even against women getting augmentations done to their body, especially if you had kids, because childbirth is wicked on females. I'm not gonna lie, but just make sure you do your research before you go under that knife, and you know what I'm saying, and understand what you get yourself into, because they only show the post ops of the good BBL turnouts. Y'all not seeing the post ops of the bad ones.
Yeah,
Look that shit up on YouTube, and I
yeah.
guarantee some of you motherfuckers might have a little bit different opinion on that shit. You might want to just hit the gym and hit them squats, you feel me, and get right. But or go get you some Lululemons or them shits. My dog was just talking about
Little
them
moons,
pants. Straight
little moons, bro.
the Lululemons.
It be killing me when like chicks will get a BBL and then they'll go to the gym and like post gym workouts as if like they did that shit all naturally. Like, bitch, we know you got the BBL though. Like, we know you got it. Like,
Man, listen, this is the crazy part about life, though. This is really the funniest part about life, right? When you make a physical augmentation, from that point on, everyone that meets you is only going to meet that version of you. So anybody before that
true,
only knows what was past. That's why that's exactly how females look at that shit.
bro.
And I'm not gonna lie,
They look at bodies like that too. Shit.
it's kind of a realistic way to think of it because think about that, right? If you followed me for 5 years and it's like, oh, this bitch got a BBL now, but now I just got 10K new followers, and I deleted all of my other pictures that used to show what I looked like before that. Them niggas ain't gonna know what the fuck I look like before
Facts.
that.
Facts.
They only gonna know what they see. They're gonna think that it's real. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because they don't know what you used to look like, and that's how the game go. That's
But
just
what does
really
that
it.
say? I mean, I can't speak on women because I only speak from a man perspective. When I judge people, I only really, I wouldn't say judge people, but they say judge a man by his character. So I'm looking at it from a man perspective. But
True.
what does that say about a character's like they selves? Like if they, like for instance, bro, like
So if a nigga do the manscape, is you saying?
yeah, like say like even like I ain't got nothing against niggas doing their teeth. Like I got braces or whatever. But like even like a nigga like J.Cole or something like that, like nigga crooked smile type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, I'm not saying nothing wrong with your getting your teeth done, but like you taking like face shots. I know a nigga the streamer, he take these like needle things to like face it's called like looks maxing or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
You taking these pills and shit to make it, but it's like, bro, you a dude, bro. Like the teeth shit, obviously that was a bad example, but because
No, I think you on the right
but
path
you
though.
trying to get
Like
what I'm saying, bro. Like as a man, bro, you shouldn't be so obsessed with.
Niggas doing
where
too
you
much. This is
live,
what we
bro.
talking about. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas doing too much. You feel me?
When it's enough, man.
Enough, right? Like these niggas doing too much.
It
It's
gets
like,
crazy. It gets crazy when the niggas start being like the females. We get the females, the BBL shit. Niggas like us, we can talk about the shit, laugh, joke. She making her shit clap real quick. She playing around. All right, look upper portion. All right, we moving along type shit. Like,
right.
when is enough? But
Right.
you a dude, bro. You focus on the wrong shit, bro.
That's how I feel. I feel like when dudes doing the most, like I ain't gonna lie. If you are a nigga that got the manscape shit going on, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Get you a chick that like niggas with bald heads, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Or wear a hat. This nigga, he got hair though, so you good. You feel me? But my thing is like, there are females out there that's going for niggas with no hair. So don't. This is like I met some niggas like, man, because they big, they can't get a bitch. Why? It's big bitches that look good, and it's skinny chicks that's going for big niggas. So like, you just need to have some motion for real.
That's all it's
So
about, bro.
I
You
think
know,
trying to get the manscape or trying to get any type of shit done where it's like, okay, I think it's gonna boost my confidence. In my eyes, like you doing it for the wrong reasons for real, because you gotta have confidence in this shit with or without that shit. You feel me? Like without any of this shit, I had confidence before. I got confidence now, and that's what you need in this world. And if you gotta, and I get it, like that's how the commercials they work. They like it give you your confidence back. It might make you internally feel good because when you look in the mirror, you like, ooh, this is what I see. But you know what it is. If that shit ever come off, nigga, you get in the water. It's like the one nigga that was boxing. He had that shit on and got popped, and the shit popped up. Like you don't want to have to go through that. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Think how long it was. That nigga Steve Harvey was lying to us for years. Years,
That
nigga. I
nigga,
used to.
what that nigga cat? What he say, Cat Will? We found out that was a man unit.
Bro, I was so hurt. Because I really used to be like, yo, this nigga Steve Harvey lineup is immaculate, nigga. This shit is A1. The Steve Harvey, I used to watch the show one time, like, yo, this nigga line is crazy. This nigga barber got to have like laser fucking eyesight to do that shit. Come out years later, yeah, I'm really bald. Nigga, what? You bald? It'd be different if he had a low cut or fade. You ain't got no hair.
If he had the Doc Rivers, he'd be straight.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
That nigga.
What's we off that one, dog? I'm dead.
But you brought up something. You brought up about like basically like people chasing validation more than confidence. I know you brought up confidence. The question I wanted to ask you and kind of bring up was, you think that applies to the youth as well? Like, remember like how niggas go to prom and shit like that? You basically just go to prom with your friend group. Y'all have a good time. Y'all might sneak some liquor, some shit like that. You know, whatever the latest song is at the time. Crank that Soldier Boy. 2011 if you or 2015 if you my age. This nigga 1999 type shit. You know what I mean?
99 is crazy.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, but you know I'm getting at
I think.
The confidence though. Like, you think that applies to the youth too? Like, you think they got it just as bad? Or what you think? Actually, bro, I got a video I want to play you, bro. You let me know what you think of this shit, bro.
All right, bet, play it.
All right. I got a lot to say about that. I think bro doing too much. Now my man's the one who brought that video to my attention, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm chilling. He DM me this shit. He like, bro, this shit dope. I'm like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. It's just a different era. Nigga pulling out. You know, I'm in the military. You get your hands on one of them vehicles. Them shits at least off the top of my head, I'm gonna just say a meal, bro. I gotta really research that, bro, and see how much them shits cost. But at least 400K.
I'm about to look at it right now. I'm about to Google it. Go ahead, continue your take, though. Continue your take.
It's so many layers to that, though. I want to touch on the military shit, the price of the tank. You saw the Michigan license plate, bro, from Detroit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got to
And
be a
then-
commercial tank too, like you know what I'm saying.
And the inside was on some Pimp My Ride type shit. They
You
decked
know,
it out
like
with red
there's a
carpet.
lot to break down in that video.
Was
I'm
that shit
not
a
gonna lie.
prop? Like, it's a lot of layers to that video, bro. And at the same time, like, his man's in the back, like, organic. Bro, like, on some fucking nigga thought he was Master P and shit.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. You don't even want to know what they talking about. I don't even know if his had the like the fuck. What do they call it? The rocket launcher on that shit.
Had the shit on top of it.
Yeah, the fucking whatever.
Yeah.
That shit's in the fucking millions, nigga.
That's what I just said. Didn't I say that? I didn't want to say something crazy, but I knew that shit was about $1 million, bro.
But it's got to be demilitarized. I can't even say this shit. Demilitarization. That's what it is.
Even that shit, 400 bands for one of them.
You can get what is this, World War II tanks for 250,000 to 500,000. You can get Cold War tanks for 80,000 to 120. So maybe it's a Cold War, but still,
nah, that's not a Cold War was like in the early.
Yeah, I don't even think you could get your hands on one
40s.
That looked like
make them shits no more. That's, bro, somebody had to know somebody, bro. They stole that bitch.
For real. Like, how the fuck did you get that tank, bro? Somebody lost their job.
That's a prop. That's got to be a company that has those.
Yeah.
And they rent those out.
Gotta be.
He probably rent that joint out for at least 2 bands or more.
But anyway,
5,000 for a day.
That's crazy work.
That's at least $5K. Because you got to think a Lambo probably $2,500 a day. So a tank got to be 5 bands a day, bro. But we can keep it. We can keep it on the confidence, I guess, or enough is it. We can talk however you want to talk about that, bro.
So I'm gonna tap in first. I'm gonna tap in on the video.
Thing, bro.
I'm gonna give my take.
Get in your bag.
This is where I'm at, right? First of all, shout out to the city. We do the most, of course. Unfortunately, that doesn't always play out for us in our favor, but we, you know what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit, and prom's been going crazy for a number of years now. I think it's been going on like
this is like top 10.
But this is like up there, and it would be a nigga from Detroit and they family to do it. So shout us out for sure. And I'm not gonna say I fuck with the video or I don't fuck with. This is how it comes from a parent's perspective, and I'm just gonna get this for the parents out there. I'm not hating on nobody. If you can do it for your kid, do it. You know what I'm saying? Would I personally do it? I'm not gonna say what I would personally do in this situation with my money. You best believe it, if I'm doing shit like that, I can definitely afford it 110%.
Nigga preparing for prom like he invading the country, bro.
True. So
I
had a teacher in high school that said, you know, prom is or your senior year or whatever, you enjoy it because high school is some of the best years of some people's lives. It's the highlight. So I guess if you look at it like that, it just kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. But the nigga rolled out in a whole army vehicle, right? The interior was done. He had the nerve. They had the nerve to have red carpet on the steps. So this nigga stepped out. Gangster, you feel me? He stepped out with a cape.
Let me see this one more time, bro. Let me see this one more time.
Look, first of all, the organic and then whoever's screaming, that's his mom. Like, it's just a lot going. It's so much going in the video. We gotta dub this one as y'all doing too much. Like, yeah, come on, man, you doing too much. But the nigga got a cape. All the females there. Like, I ain't gonna lie. This is a highlight. It's gonna be hard to top this in their life. I'm not gonna lie. This shit, because it went viral for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that, you know, they could afford it. They had a good night. He earned it. I really hope the kid was going somewhere in life. You know, he got a D1 scholarship or something or whatever. Like, it was well deserved. And the parents just weren't trying to live through their kid. But as long as that wasn't the case, you know, hey, play on, player, do you. But I'm still gonna say that's for prom. That's doing a lot. That's doing a lot. So,
All right, man. When is enough enough? You got any fucking final closing thoughts on that before we take a quick break, real quick?
I feel like enough is enough when you've made your point and then you overdo it. That's what I feel like. I feel like when the point has been made and everyone has acknowledged that your point has been made and whatever it is that you're doing, that everyone has acknowledged that, okay, we get it, we get what it is, and then you just go over the top. And then that leaves people they be like, see, Rodney, this one won't fuck with you. Because you always doing the most. And that's the shit that people, that gets people upset because, nobody wants to deal with a nigga doesn't understand, all right, enough is enough. Let me chill out. Period. Same with females too. It go both ways. But yeah, once the point is proven and just you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak from another perspective. You ever been in a relationship where you tell the female, like, all right, I get it, I understand, and they still driving the point home, it's like they still not 2 hours later, or the next day, you like, bro, all right, what we on? Flip it. Some niggas be holding grudges too, so it's like they hold grudges. They female said they understood, and then it's like they still mad. They still want to act different to her and shit like that. Like it just be weird shit like that. I don't know. That shit weird to me. I feel like in a younger stage, we did it, and once you get to your adult years, you gotta let that shit go.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, real quick.
All right.
We're gonna resume this in like 2 minutes. Welcome
Yo,
back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. You tuned in with JWEBB, the GOAT, man. Follow me on Instagram. I am Jalen Weber. Follow me on TikTok at JWEBB and Black Show. Um, we lit, man. We vibing tonight, man. We feeling good. Got my boy Black. People don't know the history between us is stemmed from basketball. That's where I've made my best of friends from basketball, man. And speaking of some basketball, we gonna dive into some sports, man. So we love talking that sports shit. We love talking that hoop talk,
great
and it's
time.
for our hoop fans that
Great time.
got some opinions. I I saw a video, man, that I really wanted your opinion on this, bro. And this got a lot of layers to it too.
All right.
As you know, the Knicks just won tonight, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the game is over. I'm almost pop. I didn't even look at it. I was watching it a little bit before we did it, but it looks pretty bad. It says they continue to dominate them, so I'm pretty sure it's over for them. The Knicks not winning that game. Let me look. Yeah, they cooked. Oh yeah, they're out there. 105. It's game time.
Got no idea what just happened, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But
Yeah, they're winning. It's 105-76. It's over with.
so they obviously won 4-0, right?
Yeah, sweep the Knicks. But I said it's gonna happen.
So we
I,
got this.
I literally, if niggas, not to interrupt my
You
dog,
good?
but
You good, bro?
follow me on Threads, man. I'm telling you, I'll be dropping gems like this all day, man. Fuck with your boy on Threads. It's at fly.guy.black. That's on Instagram and that's the Threads. I'm telling you, as soon as Matthew Dellavedova, how the fuck you say his last name? As soon as this nigga came out of whatever weak ass intro he did, I knew the Cavs was gonna lose that fucking game. I said it on my Threads, like, yeah, Cavs is cooked at home. They got Matthew Dellavedova coming out. That's the best nigga you can get to come
Wait,
out
that's
for
that's
an
dead ass
elimination
for real.
game.
That's
Dead
for
ass.
real.
It's on my Threads. Promise you.
I'm gonna definitely tell you. You should have sent that shit to me before. That's the nigga that was locking up Curry, though.
Yeah, and listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If that's the best thing you can pull out in an elimination game, you're
Yeah,
cooked. That
we couldn't
nigga, the
get no
crowd wasn't even
legends.
into it. Matthew Dellavedova, y'all niggas couldn't have got no other better calf than
You could
that.
have got J.R. Smith.
That's what I'm saying. We niggas would have got hyper.
You could have got Iman Shumpert. I would have had Shump come out there, bro. He'd really be talking that hoop shit for real.
Well, they could have had anybody. I picked Matthew Dellavedova, nigga.
You could have had Tristan Thompson.
That actually wouldn't have been that bad. I would have preferred Tristan Thompson. He had a better career with the Cavs than any other team. That nigga was dark. Low key, Tristan Thompson had one of the best seasons in the NBA, like where he was just that nigga, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna take nothing away from that nigga.
That's what got him 80 mil.
Yeah, because remember when he signed for that? I remember when he signed, I was like, what? Tristan Thompson. But he nice. After he signed that money and hooked up with one of them Kardashians, that nigga game was never the same. That nigga went into the dust. We didn't hear from that. That nigga was never the same Tristan Thompson.
That nigga was where Kanye was at.
In a sunken place, nigga.
But all right. So somebody explain this to me. How are you down 3-0 talking about analytically we won 2 games? Bro, check this out, man. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, this is another reason why they lost too. I seen a brief clip of this shit on my phone. I honestly can't even comment on the shit that I be wanting to say. Half the shit I want to say they banned me for it because it's like, what are you saying? And they paying these niggas billions. I'm like, bro, I gotta make it in life. Keep going up, play this shit.
For sure.
Analytically, I think we won the expect. I said 3 out of 3. We're 2 out of 3 in the expected. I don't know if you guys follow that. It was an expected score, and we won 2 out of the 3. And I know you're looking confused, but
No, I'm not.
there is really, you know, if you believe in process and all that, like, man, so, you know, take that layer. I know I don't throw that on them. I see it for myself. I'm like, man, we have this feeling, I have this feeling, then I can go to our analytical table and be like, man, we are, you know, I think last night it was, the expected score was like 1 point or 2. Us shooting way below expected, them shooting way over. You know, I know no one wants to hear that. I think you guys like hearing it. I know, you know, general public, no one wants to hear it. Everyone's outcome based, and you know, sure, I get that too.
I think as bro was talking, he realized how dumb he sounded.
Hey, what that Drake song? Hey, somebody tell Kenny Atkins to shut the fuck up, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What? He's talking about, I know y'all looking confused. Yeah, we are looking confused. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not making no sense. And this is the part that took me out. This part took me out. You gotta see this nigga. He's like, I know this is Jay. Look, he was like, from an analytical standpoint, you know bro, what? Nigga, I already knew you wasn't finna win this game tonight, bro. Look at your head coach, bro. If I was the owner, I'd fire this. I'm telling you, I would have fired him before the game. It would have been a crazy thing in NBA. That would have been bigger than us getting swept. Him getting fired would have been the press. He would have got fired as soon as he gave the interview. Right after, he'd have got an email. Hey, bro, it's been real. Actually, no. He would have got a phone call, fucking email. I'd have called him like, dog, I just seen your email. And guess what? What's up? You're fired. Get your shit and get out of here.
Guess what? You fired.
He said from first of all, wasn't this game 5? Because they beat him in Cleveland, right? So he said, analytically, we won, 2 out of the 3 games. Nigga, you've only played up until that point. You had only played 4 games. You only won 1 game. Y'all won 1 half of basketball. Y'all won 1 half of 1 game. Y'all won another half of other. That's 1 game, nigga. Them niggas beat y'all niggas 2 out of the 3 games y'all have already played. You won 1 game. So even by analytically speaking, y'all niggas still took the L. That's why it's 3-0. Because you in there talking to these niggas, and these niggas don't know what the fuck you talking about. Because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Because you sound stupid as hell. So I think it's only by 1 point. Yo, shut the hell up. Shut up. That shit was dumb, bro. Everything he said just made my brain hurt. Because it's like, from an analytical, no. From a numbers and an analytical standpoint, bro, y'all losing. And that's why y'all going home tonight. Because it's 4-0. James Harden, it was fun. You had a good run. But, I mean, we talked about James Harden earlier, bro. Like,
yeah,
I fuck with dog, but this is the thing. Like, we gonna tap into this. Like, we gonna tap into sports shit before we get to, I don't even know. I think I looked at it, but we got some other shit we got to talk about. But we gonna tap into this sports right now. So, because we know niggas that do this, and I know y'all know niggas that do this, especially when it come to ball, right? When it come to ball, what you about to say?
No, I'm listening.
When it come to ball, and niggas is making a team, right? Like, niggas have to know their role, right? And that's really in every aspect of life, but especially in basketball. And this segment is, doing too much. And when niggas start doing too much, that really kills the whole thing. And that's kind of how that team on Cleveland is composed. Like, on paper, them niggas is raw. You got James Harden, you got Donovan Mitchell, you got Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Like, they got all the tall, the length pause. They got everything you would need. They got shooters. But them niggas don't mesh because they're all good individual players, but not good role players. And their role players is not solid like that. So you got 2 prolific scorers and nobody to really distribute the ball. James Harden, and I've been a James Harden fan for the longest. Just like I told you, I've been a James Harden fan for a long time. Since that nigga was 6 man of the year on OKC when he was dogging, he was doing all of that. I fuck with James Harden, no cap. And I still do from a certain perspective. But he's not a point guard in my perspective, bro. He's a guard. He's a shooter. He's a scorer. I think niggas, they have made him into that, but I don't think that's when his game flourished. I think he can pass the ball. He has the ability to do that. Yes, and he has the ability to do it at a high level, but that shit doesn't translate into wins for niggas. You win in the regular season, in the postseason, you get put out every time. So it's really, if you got James Harden, you got to have a point guard. if you got Donovan Mitchell, he another scoring guard. They got two prolific scoring guards. Nobody to distribute the rock. And if you look at OKC, the way they constructed, they got one point guard, a superstar point guard, and all the other players are low key, really high role to all-star players.
Yeah.
And they all play their role, bro.
Yeah.
You don't see Chet trying to play point. Chet plays his position. You know what I'm saying? When you watch the Cavs, you don't know what Donovan Mitchell finna do. If Harden get his ISO, that shit'll be cool for a little bit, but it's not gonna win you no basketball games. So, you know, it sucks that nigga won't make it further this year either. His best years, James Harden's best years, in my opinion, was when that nigga signed a bunch of money to play with the Houston Rockets, and he went on that crazy scoring spree where he was making niggas fall and all that other shit. That was his best years. But they still, and when he had Chris Paul, you know, they had the Warriors down 3-1. Chris Paul got hurt, and the niggas ended up losing that series. I remember that. And it just was, everything after that is just kind of downhill, in my opinion, for him. His best years was OKC, and you know, maybe, as Dog said, from an analytical or number side, his career might have flourished. But if we talking in terms of like greatness, in terms of him ascending, I mean, KD got a chip. Out of those three niggas that were on OKC, and I told Jay this, I said, when that niggas not KD for doing what he did, but he got a chip out of that. And niggas can't take shit away from him on them chips because he won MVP. Yeah. Huh?
No, I said they can't take nothing from that.
Yeah, he won MVP on I think one of them championship times. So you can't take shit from him. The other thing that is crazy about that is when them niggas lost, I think he realized exactly what I'm saying, that we're just a bunch of niggas that can really hoop really well. We can score the ball, but them niggas over there is a team. Like, they got a whole collective unit of niggas that can just ball. And that's why he switched up. So, you know, it's crazy because they went back. Remember, James Harden and KD played again in Brooklyn, and they still lost, nigga. So, like, KD's career was never the same when he left. It's still not the same after the Golden State. He hasn't won one since. And that's what we were trying to say. Like, there are certain niggas, even when me and this nigga was hooping actively, where we would go to runs and we would pick niggas, and they'd be like, why you picking these niggas? We don't need niggas to score. We got two niggas that can score. We need niggas to get the distribute, give us the ball, rebound, whatever. And we would win games like that. And I remember we picked niggas up, bro. I promise you, these niggas couldn't score shit. Me and this nigga then won with people that literally looked like they couldn't play basketball at all. All this nigga can do is steal the ball and pass it. And we win the game by like at least 10, by like at least 5 possessions. Niggas be like, bro, they ain't even got nobody. We don't need that much.
Niggas don't know how to build teams no more, bro. Like, and speaking of teams, let me know what you think of the New York Knicks, and then we're gonna talk about OKC and Spurs. So we're gonna go from the East to the West Coast. So, I think the New York Knicks, bro, they kind of surprised everybody, man. But I don't think they surprised nobody by that much, because they did fail in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, so they probably was able to build off of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think you touched base on that earlier when we was talking about the Pistons. It was good for them to take the L and lose that, you know, get that ego damage, because now they can take that L and be like, all right, now we got to play for real. But, I mean, give me your take on the New York Knicks, and give me your take on them making it to the finals. And I believe they haven't won a final since 1973. So give me your take on the team, the New York Knicks team, and if they win the finals. Because I think if they win a championship, New York might not sleep for a week, man. You know I'm in New York, so shit gonna be crazy.
It's already, New York is probably erupting right now as we talk, because they just won the Eastern Conference Finals for the second year straight. No, I'm sorry for this is first time in a long, because they lost last time because the Pacers beat them in 7, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't win last year, but congrats to them on them winning. And I think it's like what everybody been saying about the Knicks. I mean, if you look at all the major podcasts and all the major sports outlets, it's the same thing. If Mikal Bridges plays good, Brunson and Cat Cat does his job, And you know what you're gonna get from Brunson. It's up. They meshing at the right time, though. I mean, it's actually entertaining to watch the Knicks play basketball because before it wasn't really fun to watch. Last year it was okay, but Brunson is actually even more elite than a lot of niggas want to give him credit for. Brunson is nice. Like once he gets going, if you don't double team him, it's bad for you. And the Cavs finding out. I mean, James Harden found out firsthand because he got cooked. He got cooked horribly. He didn't really have no defense to start out with, but after Jalen Brunson cooked him for like what was it, 30 something? I was like, yeah, you can't check shit, nigga. It's over for you. So I think I like watching Brunson play, bro. I see glimpses of greatness in him. I think he got some Kobe in him. He always wearing Kobe's. He lives for the big moments, dog. He lives for that's why he the clutch player. I mean, he did us dirty last year. You know what I'm saying? I think in them clutch moments he really strives. And I think the rest of them niggas between Hart, Mikal Bridges, Cat, OG is a fucking
Solid.
that nigga is solid as they come. I mean, he's a pro's pro as they say. Every coach, every team would love to have an OG. I don't know how to say his last name, so I want to fuck it up, but that he nice, especially on the parlay tip. I don't know niggas gamble, but you can take that nigga for 10 that every night. That nigga 10, 15 every night with at least 1 or 2 threes strapping. So I think on watching the game early before we got on here, dunked on the nigga too. So crazy and one. So it's in the East, I really think going into next year, however, they're going to the finals. They're going to the finals. That's what's up. I'm happy they're going to the NBA finals for them. As far as New York is concerned, that the city's already on fire. It's already up.
I like that.
It's already up. Like I'm not even gonna trip when I get on my phone tomorrow and just see the crazy takes and the crazy videos, niggas and broke polls. I'm pretty sure after we get done with this show, you're gonna see some shit happening because it's about to go up if it hasn't already. And then, if the Spurs do beat OKC, like I said, I told you earlier in a different take, I don't think they can do it. But if they do, it's set up for New York to win a chip because New York gives for some reason, and this was in the regular season, they give the Spurs a problem. But this is what I talked about.
They won the cup, right? Against the Spurs.
They did. And the thing is Jalen Brunson just creates crazy mismatch problems against them. They cannot check him. And I told you in I think another take, championships and NBA playoffs come out of superstar performances. How many niggas can put together 40, 50-point games and just completely dominate the other team? Because they're going to double team you. Your role players are going to run out of shots. It's going to come down to them Kobe moments that me and you grew up on that we watched where you hearing a nigga talk like Kobe got the ball, couple seconds left on the clock, step back three, bang, Curry, bang. Like that's really what the playoffs is made of. So if you don't have a nigga like that on your team, it's gonna be tough. So it's gonna be a good test if they make it. We're gonna see what Wemby made of. I tell you right now, if the Spurs win the NBA championship, Wemby they're gonna be the face of the league. Right now.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Before we jump into the Western Conference Finals, I just want to touch on a couple pieces, just from a cultural standpoint. I don't know how much you think. I mean, people gonna love nigga when they see this podcast, bro. Especially the people from New York, because just by me being out here, I've never been in a state where niggas was probably besides like Indiana, but are basketball fans, bro, of their sports team, bro.
Yeah.
New York Knicks fans, by witnessing this shit firsthand, bro, they love the Knicks, bro. So I mean, shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna. I wouldn't lie. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you anything other than, I watched Brunson at the Garden when they were playing, whatever team they were playing. I think it was this. What was this? When they were playing, it was either Cavs or who they were playing last series. What was it? Atlanta. Jalen Brunson was cooking so bad.
I thought he was gonna get cooked though by CJ McCollum. I thought he was coming out of retirement, bro.
CJ McCollum did have some nice games, not gonna lie, but at the end it was over. But there was a game where Brunson was just cooking, and you could see this fans like. You gotta understand when you're shooting threes and the fans are literally on the sideline, like literally at the line creeping. That energy is electrifying, as the commentators say. As a hooper, you can feel the energy, it just makes you make shots. Like you feel like you can't miss shit. There's nothing you could do wrong. People are praising you. You got all the energy. Your teammates, you hitting shots. You just in the flow. And once that nigga does that, I mean, he's stringing together 9 straight buckets, bro. And it's, you know what I'm saying, 9 straight points in a playoff game in the fourth quarter, and the ninth point come from a 3-pointer with a hand in your face contested, causing a timeout. It's demoralizing for them niggas.
If Jalen Brunson, if he actually pulls this off and bring a title back to Madison Square Garden, does he instantly become the greatest New York Knick of all time?
Yes. 100%.
We're going to close it out just like that.
100%.
Moving along, man. The San Antonio Spurs completely dismantled the Oklahoma City Thunder 103-82 in Game 4, knotting the Western Conference Finals up 2-2, man. We're going to take a look at these quick highlights provided by NBA.
And for the 4th consecutive game, the ball begins with the Spurs. Chased down by Fox, reads Wemby for 3. Still alive. Got Wemby out of the paint, back to the basket. Vassell says no. Spurs the other way with Vassell to Wemby.
Only 3 bench points. Remember how big that bench was in Game 3. Nice finish.
GA stepping back.
That's beautiful separation.
Vassell. Wembanyama, I think he's going to go. From midcourt. This team is a big reason why they have been so good. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice for the Spurs. Largest lead they've had in these 4 games. Look out, it's coming. Took it away. With Wembanyama. Regent takes it away. The lob. Castle. Another timeout for the Thunder. Williams, ditto from the last trip. Wiggins got knocked down, wanted the call, didn't get it. Castle leaving for Wembanyama. 7-12, no SGA at all in this 4th quarter so far. Wiggins and Mitch Johnson right there with Harper saying, come on, run this. Draws 2, puts them in, throws it down. Resounding response from San Antonio in Game 4. Best of 7, now a best of 3.
All right, man.
I think Dylan Harper caught his hair.
Man, I think Wemby's unreal, man. You know, he was crowned NBA first team. He completely took over Game 4. I think he had around 33 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. The key things I saw with those highlights, man, was defense. They were smothering defense. You got those young guys playing great defense, man. They was letting the OKC Thunder catch the ball at the high post, and those young guards would come around, freaking steal it, bro. And that leads into fast break points, high offense. The Greg Popovich effect. De'Aaron Fox revealed that legendary Greg Popovich came into the locker room post Game 3 to curse the team out and demand that they play with real discipline. Wemby is playing like a real veteran, but OKC was missing Jalen Williams due to Game 4. So if the Spurs pull this off in advance, has Victor Wembanyama officially arrived as the greatest? Well, not the greatest, but the face in the NBA, and I think you touched on that.
I mean, he'll definitely be, you know, it'll be a good year. Hey, winning the Western Conference Finals, his 2nd or 3rd year in the league is pretty impressive. Definitely on those lines. You feel me? Ascending. But I think, like I said, I mean, we talk about this series on the last episode or however when we talk sports all the time, so I don't be remembering y'all. But the Spurs did what they were supposed to do. I mean, it's a 7-game series, like I told you, and I'm predicted all the way through. You know, it's gonna go 7. OKC is a team that's built for it to go 7. I mean, that's how it really has to kind of play out. If the Spurs somehow can do it in 6, cool, but I don't see it. I just don't see the OKC laying down. So, like I said, you got OKC home court advantage. Just like the Spurs, a young team that come out, they smack them. It's 1-0. OKC comes back, we win. It's 1-1. We go back to San Antonio. What happens? OKC smacks them at the crib now. Now it's 2-1, and then the Spurs they protect home court. Now we go back, and it's pretty much whatever team can win at home is gonna win. If you can't beat the team at home, then it's just gonna come down to who got home court advantage, and OKC does.
Mm-hmm.
They go back to OKC. Spurs lose that game. Hear me right now. This is what game is. Series is tied 2-2, right? So it's 4 games total. This is game 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the Spurs lose game 5, they're gonna lose the series. They have to win game 5. They have to go back into OKC and slap them again, and then put the pressure on OKC. If they don't do that, and that means they go to San Antonio down facing close elimination. There's a lot of pressure. But it's less pressure on OKC because if they lose that game, if they somehow lose game 6, it doesn't matter. We go back to OKC for game 7.
Right.
So it's really no. If I'm from a coaching standpoint, if I'm coaching OKC, game 5 is a must win.
Mm.
For both teams, it's a must win because if you win that game, you potentially win the series. And
So
you don't want to be on the losing end of that because then you got to play even harder.
So you think, man, you think they just playing it game by game though, like energy by energy, and they just playing their odds at that point? Because you say it's tough, bro. I see it a different way. I see, bro, the Spurs is putting up a fight, and they putting up more than they fight. They whooping ass. So not only even if they was losing to these niggas, they would be quote unquote putting up a fight. But they just ain't putting up a fight. They won at the crib, and they just whooped the shit out of the number 1 seed.
Shading, like I told you, bro.
That don't happen, bro.
It happens like this.
Not to a team like OKC that's been kicking ass all season.
But the Spurs, except for the Spurs, though, the Spurs been giving them trouble the whole season. So you saying the thing that you saying that I'm saying is they don't have, like I've been saying the whole time, if Victor Wembanyama plays good, superstar level, they win.
Right.
But that man SGA is going to put together another performance, and he's going to will OKC to a dub. He got another 40, if not 50 point performance in him.
But the Spurs is ready for that, though. They countering that.
They already showed that they not because they got beat by it. And
this,
he didn't even go off like that. Like if he really goes off and he has more support.
But that's what I'm saying, though. You saying he not going off like that. He normally goes off. So for him to not go off like that when it matters, what are we waiting on?
I mean, like I said,
a legendary game 5. You up 3-2.
You hear about it all the time in history. You know, NBA. They like you know how Vegas is, man. They want this. They like I said, this is a pivotal game 5 right here. Like as you've heard NBA commentators say, this is the pivotal game 5. Because whoever wins it wins the series for real.
I got the Spurs winning. I got New York versus the Spurs, man.
So it's what narrative you think they want to push? That's really what it is. It's either going to be Jalen Brunson versus SGA, greatest point guard in the league.
At this point, bro, they hooping so good. I don't even think the NBA can even figure out a narrative yet, bro. The hoops is so this ain't even like no script shit. This is me like really saying this shit. Like,
sure.
The hoops is so good, bro. When you actually watch these games, you literally feel like like it's like you can't even, the referees ain't involving themselves. You can't say the referees the reason why they losing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas really just coming out here playing like an AAU team, getting on the ball, playing defense, fast breaking, getting Wemby his looks, Wemby showing out. How can you beat a team like that, bro? What's your answers to the test? You're saying your answers is Shea going for 40, but he hasn't won for 40 yet.
He did. I think he went for 38 in the game they won. They remember the series 2-2.
Okay.
So they won one game where he went 40, and they had another game where
you let Wemby just, what did he come off at 38? 33, 38?
listen, like I said, in the series, and when Wemby scoring 38, you gonna live and die with that because can he do it more than Shea can do it? Like I said, it comes down to superstars. When if they can do it, if the Spurs can do it, it's gonna be Wemby scoring 30 some points a game, 40 some points a game.
So not only that, you got 33, 8, and 5. So not only did your best player put up 33 points, right? Check this out. The Spurs held them to 33% from the field and 18% from the 3-point range. So not only is your best player coming off a 33-point night, your defense, bro.
They did good. They made adjustments. Like I said, they did what they were supposed to do.
That's dangerous, bro.
I think the next game OKC takes it, and the Spurs.
How though?
Spurs losing 7.
How if they got the momentum? They got the blueprint. They got the answers to the test. You can't sit here and tell me if Shea scored 38, but they locking these niggas up.
They still not having an answer to the
field.
test. You still, you're missing the point. You're missing the equation part of that equation. When Jay will come back, he gonna be back for Game 5. Watch, he'll be back for Game 5. If he don't, it's gonna be some shit. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna be back for Game 5. Caruso hooping. They getting good minutes from Wallace. I'm telling you, they getting good. AJ Mitchell gonna play better. They gonna step his game up. Bro, this is a championship team, dog.
I don't know. We gotta agree to disagree on this one. I know they championship pedigree, but they haven't shown me anything that makes me say, okay, they can build off of this for next game. I haven't seen anything other than Shea going to get 38 points.
He didn't last game. He didn't play good. So
I haven't seen them show layers of their team, is what I mean. Like, yeah, you can go get 38. Y'all can win the game at the crib. Y'all fans is involved. You can go get one at their house. But y'all haven't shown me this defense that the Spurs is showing me. That's a scary scene.
But here's the thing. How have they not when they won 2 games?
Because you're supposed to win those games.
What the Spurs supposed to win them too. It's just that's why it's 2-2. It's the same. It's literally the same argument on either side of the coin because
I haven't seen, or basically, I haven't seen a game where OKC dominated as much as the Spurs just dominated these niggas, man.
You didn't see Game 2?
I saw all the games.
Game 2, OKC dominated. OKC dominated them,
man.
And it was Game 2 and 3 was pretty steep for the Spurs. Like it wasn't. It was this Game 3 was boring because OKC was just they held the lead the whole game down there. But Game 2, it was bad for them too. They lost 2 in a row. Like I said, when you lose 2 in a row, it's really not that bad. They beat you twice. The Spurs haven't beat OKC 2 in a row. They've won 2 games, but they haven't been in a row. All right, man. Like I said, we're gonna agree to disagree, but that's how I'm looking at it.
All right, for sure, man. We're gonna take a quick minute break, bro. We're gonna jump into some music shit, man.
All right.
All right, say less.
Sure. elevator ass music almost put a nigga to sleep.
Man, to make a few phone calls real quick, man. But all right, man. So we gonna go over to this music shit, man, because I seen some stuff on Instagram the other day. I wouldn't even. It's so I'm a little late to the party, bro. About this All Star JR stuff, bro. I ain't know Detroit was moving like that, man. So maybe you can fill me in on what's going on, bro. But I ain't know niggas was out here shooting like that, bro. And I fuck with JR, you know.
Shout out to Calypso, man.
new sponsor.
We ain't sponsored by him yet, but Calypso,
That shit good.
this shit good as hell.
That
Taste of
shit
the
fire.
Islands. This shit fire. Shake well, my boys.
So I seen a video, bro, that where JR was just trolling. I thought he was. I didn't know he got locked up for the shit.
Being 10 and shit.
So let me say. Maybe you've seen the video already, but I'm gonna just play it for the viewers, man.
In honor of my nigga being 10, since he wanted to play, when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and you point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, nigga done spanked you. Then you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what?
Talk to me.
What we say, man? When's enough?
What is enough?
You leave it up to the city. I'm telling you, niggas gonna do the most, dog. But listen, for people and the viewers, I mean, it is a little late on the topic, but it's still kind of relevant because he's been locked up, I think, this whole month ever since this incident happened this month. I'm pretty sure earlier in this month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, or maybe late last month. I don't know. It happened within the last 60 days. Pretty much All Star JR's baby mama was messing with one of these niggas. Baby mama messing with it. I forgot the nigga producer name. His what's this nigga name? JR Prince Jr. That's who it is. So they messing with each other. JR Prince put out this weak ass video where it had All Star JR baby mama kissing his bicep. Apparently All Star was saying he ain't like the way that this nigga JR Prince Jr. was like disciplining his son. I guess he put his hands on his son or whatever, and All Star checked him on the shit. He didn't like it, so they exchanged words. You know how Detroit niggas get down. So I guess apparently JR Prince Jr. said, when I see you niggas on site type shit in our language. So they in the club, they try to pretty much jump this nigga All Star JR in the club they try to rob this nigga for his jewelry. Nah, in the video that I seen, I'm pretty sure the rest of the world seen it. JR was getting hoarse a little bit. He was swinging on, it was four of them niggas, so they was doing their thing. But it wasn't like he was getting hoarse, or they was just, he was holding up like this and shit. But it was a lot of niggas. So in the video, you can see JR Prince Jr. looking stupid as hell. Somehow, some way, I don't know. They say it was Ben 10's pistol or whatever. It falls out, and All Star JR is on the ground and sees the pistol. Now, when he sees the pistol, they got a video. He gets up, it's fireworks in that bitch. 4th of July. Bop, 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 bop. Niggas start scattering like roaches. Ben 10 gets clipped. He laying on the ground, and that nigga All Star JR standing over that nigga, on some real GTA type shit. But apparently he had capped that nigga a couple times, and we still don't know today if Ben 10 is paralyzed or if he can walk, whatever. Hence why he came out with the Ben 10 shit. Now, he got arrested after this video, but he had been cooking Ben 10 shit the entire time after he survived the robbery. Like, as soon as the word got out that he survived the videos, he was talking big shit. They made a song, of course. He got a music video to the song, and he just stay on social media talking shit. So, I feel like it was only a matter of time before the police got involved. apparently there was another video that surfaced. I haven't seen it where it was like, I guess they were showing angles where it wasn't self-defense. But here's the thing. I don't understand how a nigga attempts to rob me for my shit. I defend myself, and then y'all looking at me like I did something wrong. Like, he shouldn't have shot the nigga, or he shouldn't have had the gun. It's like, well, it wasn't my gun. I mean, it fell and I picked it up. I don't think it's gonna stick. I think that they said, I read something, I don't know if it's true. I think they said a nigga hired the same lawyer Pooh Shiesty got. So, it should blow over. I mean, I think it's just the fact that he blew it so far in proportion. I mean, he was real arrogant and ignorant with his response. But at the same time, that's the thing about people in the world. If it would have been the other way around and All-Star JR would have got smoked for his shit or died or beat up, there would have been no remorse. Like, niggas would have had a field day on dogs. And you know what I'm saying? And it would have just been a lot of sad stories and, what do they say? Slow songs and flower bringing. So, you can feel a way and maybe judge it, but do your big one. That nigga somebody just made a threat on his life. If somebody made a threat on my life and I smoked that nigga, you feel me? I ain't gonna say me and my niggas ain't gonna go to the club and go crazy too. You feel me? But what do you want a nigga to do? JR, a lot of people don't know, has been shot before. I think he was shot multiple times. So, You know what I'm saying? Niggas try to make a play on your shit that you worked hard for, your jury. That's rule number one. You can't, you don't never snatch nobody's shit. And, I would just say this, not All-Star, Ben 10 should be thanking the Lord that he's still alive to breathe.
He's still alive?
Huh?
He's still alive?
Yeah, that nigga ain't dead. He didn't kill that nigga, but there's a video of him standing over that nigga, and we live in a time of cameras everywhere and social media. But if that shit wouldn't have been like that, there's a lot of niggas in the city that nigga would have seen that would have been his last breath that day. You feel me? Like, he wouldn't have been able to continue to live. Niggas would have killed him. So I think it was just, the whole thing is just whack as hell, because I think he gonna get off though, in my personal opinion.
That's insane, bro. I ain't know Detroit niggas. I mean, obviously Detroit niggas moving like that, but how do niggas get so close to, like, because Ben 10 is part of NBA Youngboy camp, right?
Yeah, so apparently J.R. Prince Jr. put the batteries in the nigga back, and that's what wound them up.
How do you get from Detroit to the South? Like,
well, the nigga All-Star was down there. This shit happened, I think, in Houston. Them niggas, they came from New Orleans, I think. Yep, to do that shit. But you let a nigga put batteries in your back, and now you might never walk again. We trying to tell niggas that niggas be, as I read on the internet, on Instagram, somebody commented and said, Detroit niggas show niggas mad love and we'll never get it back. And then y'all niggas be wondering why when we smoke y'all niggas, it's a problem. And it was just funny because it's like, it's true to a certain extent. Like, you show a lot of love to people in the world, especially I know people from this city, stand-up dudes. And, a lot of other states and cities, they be on some other shit. And it's just like, y'all niggas weird. But then y'all want to take it there. And then when y'all lose a couple of y'all family members and shit, y'all get on the net like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention y'all try to jack this nigga for his shit. Y'all ran up on this nigga and you're fucking his baby mom. So, like, what are we even talking about here? You got this bitch online kissing your bicep, and you hit my kid on top of that? You hit my kid, you fucking my baby moms, you got her on Instagram looking stupid, and then you try to rob me for my shit? What do you expect somebody to do at that point? Like, I don't know. I can only say how certain niggas would react, but clearly you see how he reacted, nigga. That's why you gotta dance. Shit.
And he's giving out $20K for a challenge. But let's move along. Let's debate something real quick, man. Because a lot of people, obviously, the biggest thing going on in hip hop right now is kind of the big three debate, man. You know what I'm saying? If we look at everything that's happened post beef, did the big three era officially end, or did it just permanently narrow down to a big two between Drake and Kendrick, man?
Real question is, was there ever even a big three? Real question.
Is Future part of the big three if there was one?
Didn't somebody go in there and say it didn't Future post something? He put it as an album. It ain't no big. It was always a big four or five, big four or some shit, right? Future, some shit like that. But
Yeah, Kendrick said, what he say? Ain't no big three niggas, just big me.
yeah, he's. I mean, they
I
always compare. They always
mean,
compare.
he's 5'5".
They always compare sports to basketball to sports, and just life, kind of in general, to like teams. But people try to group. I never really seen these niggas as a group, as a united three. Anyways, they all had different styles.
Well, not
Um,
even in the sense of like a United three, maybe just like the best in the game, even
I
from an
mean,
individual
go ahead.
perspective.
It
Like,
depends on what you like. It really depends on what you like. In my opinion, is Kendrick is Kendrick the coldest? Like I said, Kendrick the coldest lyricist. He's one of them. But in my eyes, and I think in my opinion, I don't know, I'm speaking for a lot of niggas or not. You need to have a catalog, dog. You need to have a consistent, being able to release albums consistently and on that type of train to be considered one of the, that's one of the knocks they got. If that's the case, then Biggie is the best rapper of all time, best lyricist. And one of the craziest knocks on Biggie,
some niggas might say that.
yeah, but the craziest knock on Biggie is that he ain't had no songs.
I mean, he died. It's like,
But that's what I'm saying. He did.
no,
That's
I
what I'm
kind of
saying.
gotta disagree with you on that one because it's like saying who better at hooping, Tracy McGrady or James Harden.
Analytically speaking.
I mean, eye test speaking, analytically speaking, however you want to.
I mean, I think from a number standpoint, I think James Harden is better than T Mac. I think from a number standpoint,
But from just looking at him, who's better? Still James.
It's a tough comparison. Tough comparison.
But the idea is that, I mean, you got to look at somebody from their prime. You got to go prime for prime. You can't go body of work, body of work. I mean, I guess the body of work is what make you great, right? But you got to go based upon like Tupac. You got to go based upon the trajectory that he was going. 75 million albums sold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's easy to say that with Tupac because Tupac had a little bit more of a catalog than Biggie did. So
I mean, both got like 2 or 3 albums for real. Like his shit was cut short. So a nigga saying Tupac is the best rapper alive, but I mean, he ain't got enough body of work to kind of put that in perspective.
I feel like that. I feel like if we comparing it to
like, where you go, Biggie or Jay-Z? Jay-Z got 11 albums.
Jay-Z.
Off of what? Lyrics or just off of body of work?
Lyrics, body of work, longevity.
Nigga said longevity.
I'm just saying, like, you got to take all that into account. That shit is what makes you great. That is what makes you a great artist. If we talk about top 5, nigga, top greatest of all time, you got to take everything in consideration. Jay-Z got a song with I become so nut. That shit is hard. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you
what my nigga Nas say? What my nigga Nas say? He said, "How many Biggie rhymes gonna come out your fat lips?"
Hey, listen. What they say? Niggas saying they made hub. Okay, we'll make another hub.
All right, type shit.
Nas is nice.
We go lyric for lyric. I can go ether all day, bro.
Listen, Nas got hits. Is Nas top 5?
For sure.
It's opinionated. It's opinionated.
I think if you body a nigga, bro, this is my opinion, bro. This is why I give Kendrick his ups over Drake, bro.
Okay.
It's like Canelo versus Floyd, in a way.
All right.
In a tiny way, because you could say Canelo got more belts, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? His body of work is, I don't think it's better than Floyd's, but some would argue, you know what I'm saying? He was undisputed championship. He had all the belts. Floyd never did that. But Floyd didn't want all the belts. But I say all that to say is I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
I'm telling you. You gotta take all of it in consideration. But
I don't think so, bro. Cause
what I
like,
would,
oh, this is my fault. This is what I was getting at. The Kendrick and Drake shit, bro. When you get into a battle with a nigga, let's say you got $100 million, a nigga got 100,000.
Mhm.
You go battle for battle with this nigga, and he beat you. That nigga is better than you. You can have 6 championships. A nigga can have 2 championships. If a nigga beat you, he's better than you.
I can't
What
argue
you
that.
playing?
I can't argue. I'm not arguing that.
So Nas and Jay-Z, he ethered that nigga, bro. Got him out of there. Packed him up.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the ether was cold like that.
Man. I
Ether
embrace
nice.
y'all with napalm,
But
blows up, no
Jay-Z
guts,
got, I
never
forgot
test,
what that one
fake
song.
plum. How can Nas be garbage? Send me autos at your cartridge, burner at the side of your dome, come out of my
But he
throne.
got,
I
hold
got
on,
this.
Jay-Z got a
Lot since
song.
9-6.
Bro,
I am the truest. Name a rapper that I ain't influenced.
I'm not Jay-Z, yo.
What?
I had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, though.
Compared to beans you whack and your man stabbed under make you take the blame. You ass went from hanging the cane to herb to Eminem murdered you on your own shit. You a dick riding faggot. You love the attention. Queens niggas run you niggas ass Russell Simmons. Bro, it's unfair, bro.
Listen.
It's unfair, bro.
That nigga Jay-Z got a song too for that nigga. Nah. So they got, they went back and forth.
Nah, bro. Takeover wasn't fucking with either, bro.
Takeover is fire though.
Nah, bro.
Come on, bro. You know how it's fire because you listen to it. That's how you know it's fire.
I love Takeover, but he ain't
right.
fucking
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't fucking with either.
All right. So look, back to it though. Was there ever a big three? I don't think there ever was a big three. I think that was a narrative that other listeners or whatever, maybe them niggas try to create whatever. I think that J.Cole was always in his own lane of where he rapped at as a lyricist, but his bars are not like Kendrick. He's not that aggressive with that. His shit is more of like a Shakespearean type of, oh, it shits on you and da 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 da. But it's more upscale type shit. I fuck with Cole though. I do. I fuck with his beat. I fuck with his flow. I fuck with all that shit. But it's just a different form. And Drake, like I said, I never considered Drake as a rapper. That he's an artist. You can call him a pop artist, whatever. He dips in every lane. That nigga he rap one moment, then they come out with a pop song, then they be speaking Spanish, then he be serenading. He's in every lane. As far as lyrics is concerned, yeah, Kendrick's top. He's top. He's top. As far as what you would consider a rapper, Kendrick is that. But that's why there can't be no big three. It's like apples and oranges. That's why when niggas try to make comparisons between Bron, Kobe, and Jordan, you can't really do it because they're all three different type players.
That's a debate where I never really kind of understood. The only reason my thing was with LeBron was when Kobe had 3 rings and Bron had no rings, niggas was trying to say Bron was better than him. That's where I fell off of a Bron fan. I never really got a chance to appreciate his career because I was such a diehard Kobe fan. And I'm just like, bro, you're not about to just take my nigga Kobe career and just say like his 3 rings ain't mean shit. Then he went to go get 2 on his own, and then niggas teamed up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to say they gonna win 6 rings. And that shit just to me, like if you so called better than these niggas and you run into South Beach to win with these niggas, then bro,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing KD did.
The same, bro.
It's the same thing KD did. I'm not gonna lie. And niggas will call it ring hunting. I call it good business.
I don't because you can't make these comparisons to a nigga that didn't have to do that. You can't do that.
You can't. That's what I'm saying.
So right off of the bat, y'all already separated.
I agree.
You can't debate no more. Whether who you think, I think Bron is better. Okay, that's your opinion now. I think he better statistically. Okay, you can have that. But once you say, oh yeah, Kobe, that nigga, he's a bad, his field goal percentage is low. He had Shaq on his team, or X, Y, and Z. The nigga had his post career when he was getting ready to retire was all this X, Y, Z. Now you just throwing like bullshit to pick up another nigga. But what you say about, Kobe had the chips already. So he was already stamped in the game. So when niggas say like, oh, well, Bron had to go ring hunting, we not comparing Bron to a nigga with no rings. We trying to compare a nigga to a nigga that is championship stamped. So we're not saying it away like Brian asked. We just saying you can't compare it to this nigga because you want up this nigga by team hunting.
How many Brian got?
Brian got 4.
4, right? Because that last one he got in the bubble. So, I mean, this is I get everything you say. I agree with it too. I see that as being the thing in the NBA, bro. I see that as being a thing in basketball. It's like if you can't beat them, join them, and that's what the nigga did. Like he was on a shitty team. The Cavs wasn't going nowhere. And at that point, nigga, you got to make a business decision because you either.
Why wasn't that narrative being painted? The narrative was still being painted that he's better than these niggas while simultaneously teaming up with other niggas. The narrative wasn't being painted, oh, Brian, he's great, but he just can't get it done with this team. So he's going over to Miami to get him. That wasn't the narrative back then. The narrative was Brian is the next MJ. He going to be better than MJ. And niggas totally disregard how he got the job done. And that's, to me, I think,
they do that. I mean,
that's wasn't aligning right, bro. Y'all just skipped over the fact how he did the shit.
I think that
that's like me saying, bro, I'm gonna work hard one day, bro. I'm gonna get this podcast up, bro. We gonna get money off of this shit, and then I fuck around and hit the lottery. Like, nigga, I ain't fucking grind for that shit, nigga. But I'm trying to present it to the world like, nigga, I grind for this shit. No, nigga, you came up on some bread.
I would say it like this. I get what you're saying with the whole stamp, because the difference between both the legacies, right, that will be told. Like I said, remember we were talking early in the segment about augmentations to the body with the females, right? We will know that. But the generations after us that only seen Bron win the ones where he won the bubble or the one where he was on Miami already, they're not gonna remember the other shit, the Cavs and all that shit, unless they look it up. But
so what's the point of debating this shit then?
I don't debate it. I just say like they're both great in their own way.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying like to the general.
Oh, because you know how people are. Somebody got to be the best. It's got to be number one, and that's like the debate they had before LeBron. Who's better, Kobe or Jordan? You know what I'm saying? That was a debate.
But that was respectable because niggas was judging it based upon a respect factor. You know what I'm saying?
You still gotta respect it, bro. Even regardless of how the nigga, like I said, a chip is a chip. He wasn't going nowhere. These niggas, the difference between, like you said, between the two niggas is they did it with the teams that, well, Kobe got drafted to Charlotte, but then he got traded. But they did it with their original teams for the most part. And Kobe shit was low-key stamped before he even won the 2 without that nigga Shaq. So it's like, or the one, what he win? 2 with Shaq, 1 by himself or whatever? Because he got 3, right?
Yeah, he got 5, so 2 by himself.
5, I'm sorry. He got...
And 3 with Shaq.
Right, so he got 5. So he still got more chips than Brian. And that nigga Jordan got 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you got 6, 5, and 4. Okay, so technically, you talk about in terms of grade, it's kind of ordered how it's supposed to be. Like 6, 5, 4, nigga. Like 4, 5, 6. That's really the tail of the greatness, though. Brian's biggest knock in my eyes, and it's the truth, is that he's too passive when he needs to be aggressive and too aggressive when he needs to be passive. Kobe and Jordan were so aggressive that it was just you couldn't hold back. Like them niggas would just go on crazy. You couldn't stop them. You couldn't check them. I mean, I seen Kobe score with 3 niggas before, and I seen Jordan highlights where the nigga just don't. I still to this day, I don't even fuck with nobody. I have not seen a play colder than a nigga doing the dribble reverse and then fake a nigga and then come back and then dunk on 2 niggas. I've never seen that with literally no step or momentum. Like the niggas had no speed and just elevated and shitted on niggas. Mm-hmm. That's why I say like it's not a debate because Bron not doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Bron is doing great shit. But it's not the same as Kobe and Jordan. It's just it's in his own lane. We never seen a Bron before. Before Jordan, nobody had seen a Jordan before. Before Kobe, nobody had seen a Kobe before. That's just the way the leagues go. And guess who's next up? Wemby. And guess who they're gonna be comparing Wemby to? Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron's the league but he his own lane too. The only nigga you can compare Wemby to is Wilt. The only nigga you can compare LeBron to is another small forward great. Whoever you could think that won a lot of chips. Who? Pippen. And I think I read a place where Pippen said he was LeBron before LeBron came up. And that could be true too.
Nah, you speaking some real shit.
So there's
I just wish it was more narratives around the real, like niggas spoke the real deal. Like how you talking, bro? Like, yeah, I'm a Bron my favorite player, but this is what it is, bro.
He my favorite player too, but his greatness is edged in longevity. That's where his greatness is in longevity and his performance. You know what edged his name and greatness? It wasn't even the wins with Miami. He did that. I feel like he did that just to get him so he could get on a nice low. I'm a champion. But when he won those, when he got 4. When he won. Is he at 4 or 5? Whatever. When he won those one with Cleveland, that shit was stellar performance. I don't think I've ever seen LeBron ever play that good in my life. When he dubbed the Warriors, because I bet against that nigga. When he dubbed the Warriors and that chase down block against Iguodala and he was hitting game winner, I think that nigga scored 40-point game performances from that nigga. That edged his name and greatness.
So what do you think about Kyrie in that? Do you think Kyrie played a factor?
Well, there was one game he did it without Kyrie. So
I think every game Brian had 40, Kyrie had 40.
That's fine too. Well, if that's the case, then he did his job. It was stellar performance for both your two superstars. But I think both of those performances edged both of their names in greatness because they both decided to go their separate ways, or Kyrie did. And I get why Kyrie did it. But like I said, that series was one of the best series in NBA history. And that nigga, he won it. Nobody thought them niggas was winning. Nobody picked them to beat the Warriors, and they did it. And I think they were down 3-1, weren't they? And they came back and won that whole series to win a championship. You edged in greatness for the rest of your life. You know that's it.
I just wish Brian's career wasn't rooted in other niggas' career as far as like trying to compare this nigga. If Brian just had his own narrative from the start, from the get-go, I know the chosen one shit, obviously. I think Brian would have just unanimously had that, niggas would just be like, Brian, that nigga cold. Like, you feel me? Like, or been fans of this nigga. But since niggas shit so rooted in like saying I think it's more, I don't even think it's Brian, I think it's more so his fans like talking about Jordan, talking about Kobe, talking about Steph. You can't like no other player if you're a Brian fan. You can't like Steph. You can't like Kobe. You can't like Jordan. You can't like Magic. You can't like Kareem. You can't like nobody. You can't like Kyrie. You can't like AD. You can't like Melo.
You can only be a Bron fan, nigga.
Yeah,
it's only
bro.
Bron in
Like,
this motherfucking nigga.
it's like,
Brian. Yeah, it is funny though. Like I will say that Bron fans only bring up Bron highlights. Bron the coldest nigga. Bro, you see what Bron is like? Damn, nigga.
Bro.
That nigga cold. I get it, but nigga, it's other players
It's
in
basketball,
the league,
dog. Like, it's more factors. It took me a long time to appreciate Brian too, because I realized that I was just mad at his fans. And I realized, I'm like, bro, this nigga Brian cold.
It really wasn't him. It was the fans that was mad.
I'm like, Brian really cold for real. So I hear what you're saying, bro.
All right, what was even the question? I think we answered it though. Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, the big three shit. We ended up talking about basketball.
Oh yeah, we transitioned. But yeah, no, we did finish it. Like I said, that nigga, we finished it. Then we transitioned to whatever. Kendrick's in his own lane. Like to say, that's what the closing statement was. They all three of them niggas are in their own lane, just like all three of them niggas, Kobe, LeBron and them niggas are and Jordan are all in their own 3 lane. Niggas be trying to compare apples to oranges, but these are all different. If y'all can compare Drake to another artist. Compare Drake to Michael Jackson. If you're gonna compare
That's what I'm
lyricists,
saying.
if you're gonna compare lyricists, compare Kendrick to who is your coldest lyricist, nigga? Think of somebody who's a cold lyric. Compare it. That's a better argument. Who's colder, Kendrick Lamar or fucking Eminem?
Right.
Now that's a debate niggas should really have because it's like that nigga M is cold. But who would if M and Kendrick went together? That's really some smoke. Who would win? Right. Who would you put your money on, M or Kendrick though, or K Dot? Like who you taking?
Right. I would have rather seen. I mean,
in his prime.
I would rather see J.Cole versus Kendrick versus Drake versus Kendrick.
You rather see, because J.Cole's a lyricist, but J.Cole would get annihilated. That's why he bowed out gracefully. That's not his cup of tea. It would get ugly for J.Cole versus Kendrick. Like it'd be like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Like it just wouldn't even be.
J.Cole got that shit though. He had some shit. 7-minute drill was hard, and he deleted it.
He not cooking Kendrick, bro.
That shit was hard. He deleted that motherfucker. I don't know why he deleted it. Even though it's called Might Delete Later, but you deleted the wrong song.
You know what it is? you know what? You deleted the wrong song. You know what it is with that nigga J.Cole? His delivery is not direct enough. He always speaking too much in third person. And Kendrick, I just listened to Kendrick and he said, "What does OVO stand for? Over vaginal son." He literally will call you out. Like that nigga will talk about you, nigga. He will. He talking about your whole label, nigga. Like Tupac shit with that nigga. Hey, fuck you, you fat motherfucker. That's why I fuck your bitch. Like these niggas be talking crazy. And he talking like this. Yeah, I know it's some short people out there that get mad at niggas and shit. Like, no, nigga, you gotta call this nigga. No, this nigga K-Dot be on my. You gotta do direct. This nigga don't be direct enough. That's why you listen to a song, you be like, all right, that shit was dope from a lyrical college standpoint, but this nigga Kendrick just slapped you in your face, nigga. This nigga just came up into your crib and said, "What up, nigga?" Bop! And slapped you, nigga. Man. And walked off. You over here trying to do, circles around this nigga and shit and finesse this nigga with the wordplay. This nigga finesse you in, bow, slap you in your
slap you in your motherfucking face.
That nigga Cole would get annihilated, bro. And Cole got bars. But it's like Meek Mill said, there's levels to that shit, bro. The only niggas that I see in that nigga Kendrick's category is Eminem. Big Sean is crazy that the two niggas lyrically are both from the city. That's crazy, but that's for the conversation for another day. Is that nigga Eminem, Big Sean, and maybe some other niggas who have lyrically Jadakiss, like older niggas that can hang with that nigga Kendrick, but from a standpoint of right now, nah, it's not too many niggas that's seeing that nigga in that category. Mm-hmm. I would rather compare a J.Cole to a motherfucking what's another nigga that rap like that nigga, bro? It's another nigga that rap to like a Nipsey.
Okay.
R.I.P. That's who I would compare J.Cole to, a Nipsey or a motherfucking anyone in that category.
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher. Yep, a Benny the Butcher type nigga. Somebody that's lyrically there, but also telling the story. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the difference with Kendrick. Kendrick's delivery is crazy. Plus, he got all of these other nigga shit too. He telling a story. I mean, Kendrick can start at 1, and at the end of an 8-minute song, the 8-minute part rhymes with the minute part. Like it raps the entire. You're like, damn, this nigga just like when I heard the one song on Mad City, whatever the fuck the name of that shit is, where he literally told a story of the nigga was getting dropped off, going through getting jumped in, seeing his partner get shot. From the first bar, nigga, all the way to the end, it was the entire story.
Yeah.
With Benny, you gonna get parts of, nigga, I was selling dope, slinging here. Uncle Roger came through, chorus.
Yeah.
And then, boom, I'm on to the next part.
Right.
Kendrick, you're getting the bars. The chorus is even still wrapped into the song, wrapped into the story to get back to the bar. It's like, he's on a different level. Different. So that's what I would compare him to. And then Drake, like I said, you need another artist. Do a Chris Brown, do a fucking Michael Jackson, do a who else is a really good fucking artist? Don Toliver.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. Them Drew Drake or Don Toliver, who got a better catalog? Them two niggas you could compare.
Yeah. Man. Every episode we start with real topics, somehow end in complete chaos, man. Tonight we talked about people doing too much, social media, the Knicks possibly shutting down New York if they win a championship, in the Big Three era. And somehow still ended up debating Big Ten versus All-Star JR, man. But that's the vibe of this podcast though, man. Real conversations, real opinions, no fake podcast energy. So if y'all rocking with JWEBB and Black, keep tapping in. More episodes, more debates, more chaos on the way. Remember, some of y'all definitely doing too much, man.
Hey, listen, man. Tell you like this, man. Tap in with us. Like my dog said, JWEBB, you feel me? You having real talks, real conversations with real people. We're going to have guests on here. We're going to have people coming through. We're going to have real topics for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in down below, man. Like, subscribe, share. Y'all got comments, anything, topics that y'all want us to talk about, make sure y'all shoot it to us, man. Tap in on it, shoot us to us on the DM, however y'all got to get in touch with us. Y'all see our socials right there. We, like I said, we always down to talk about whatever it is, man. Sports, current events, hot topics, whatever is hot, we down to talk about it. But that's how I go around here, man. The JWEBB and the Black Show, man. We start from A, go to Z, come back to C, B, whatever, man. But
and I just want to see that nigga struggle with the phone bill.
Oh, that's man.
And the light bill.
And the light bill.
All right, G, bro. Stay up, gang. We be back at it.
Holla at y'all boys, man. Stay
Yeah,
up.
no. Yes, sir.
Word.